Yeah, nice little bench here. You can view with all this walkway that's been built up the side of the hill. Hope it's secure. We don't want the Blatten experience here. No village in Switzerland wiped off the map. Not looking good, to be honest. They're still talking about rebuilding it. I don't see how that's going to happen, but fair play to them if they do. Good luck. I mean, if the world hasn't fell to bits before, you know what I mean? There might be more disasters before we've cleared up that one. You never know. It is the reality where CERN's done us over here. CERN's done us over, unbeknown to everybody. We've collided particles, entered an alternative universe where everything goes wrong. Everything. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And it has gone wrong. Mountains are falling here. Super volcanoes are ticking up. Yeah, it's bagwash every day of the week. But at least we can enjoy the Cumbrian mountains nonetheless of this bagwash. Feel a bit like Not Today Satan, walking through the woods with me banter. There's more of the public. The river's just down to the right here. There used to be some mega trees here somewhere. I can't remember where they are now. Maybe past them. There's a nice little path there by the side of the river on the other side. Sorry if it's very shaky as well, by the way. It's vigorous terrain, or ruggerous maybe. But terrain it is nonetheless. Yeah. They smelt nice. With their cologne. Another path down to the river here. With the bench. The shade in a way. Well, maybe not. If the sun shines. There's a family. I'll be back. Right. As we come to the crest of the hill. I think this is just walking back to the car really. The river's still down there. Yeah, that was Aira Force. Not bad, to be honest, not bad. It's worth a view if you're near Water Lake in Cumbria. Free really. So you just pay for parking. The old National Trust have jumped on that. If there's kids playing in the river. It's fucking freezing, to be honest. Freezing. I'm back at the bridge. Circling back around to the original road. The size of this tree, Jesus Christ. And this branch is another tree. I think this is the tree I remember. Super tree. I mean, I couldn't even tell you how big this tree is. I hope you can understand the size of this tree. It's unbelievable. It's actually got a tree coming out of the tree. Like that tree there is as big as that tree down there. That tree, that's another tree that then goes vertical to be a tree. Crazy, huh? The craziest tree you've ever did see. And I mean, that's another tree right there. It's another tree sticking right off it. Oh, it's epic. Jesus Christ. Look how tall it is. I forgot to even look how tall it was. You can't even see the top of it. It would take at least, 10 people with their hands together to get round that tree. Maybe more, to be honest. How about? You've seen Super Tree. Epic. I remember there being a mega tree here somewhere.
Yeah, it's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got trees coming off it. Wonder how tall it is. Yeah, unbelievable. I remember there was a super tree here somewhere. I thought it was over here as well. But, there you go. The memory's not as bad as you thought. Again, super tree. I don't know if there's any sort of... Tell us how tall it is. It's absolutely epic. So just coming back down to the river and the bridge. There's another little bench for people to sit on. You get tired on your adventures. There's another bench as well. So looks like kids in the river there. Kids in the river. Not sure what they're doing. We've got all sorts of camping gear. Oh fuck, nearly fell. Slipped. I'm good. We didn't get that one, Duncan. We didn't get that one either. So there's the river. Yeah, it looks a bit murky, but I think it's just more the rocks on the bottom, to be honest. For slimy river. Yeah, it's goes to Ullswater Lake. I'll head down that way and film a bit of the lake before I take off from here, I think. Let's see what the lake looks like. I believe you go boating on this lake. I think I've seen a boat on it on my way down. Now, which way is it back to the car park? There we go. Car park. Well, we'll make our way. Make our merry way. With one of our nice little walled bridges we like to build here in Cumbria. Apparently it's hotter tomorrow, so I might, well, I'll definitely do something. It's either going to be Hard Knot Roman Fort and Cathedral Cavern or Honister Slate Mine. I think it's the two options. So decide in the morning. Honister Slate Mine's a lot closer and easier, to be honest, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. We'll open the door to more National Trust. So, there's a path up there as well you can go around. Paths all over. So back to the car park. Car park, it's got a food kiosk here as well. You get a snack and a drink, should needs be. Yeah, it's as I say, if you're in the area and camping in Cumbria, it's kind of a no-brainer. Come here, maybe take you 2 or 3 hours if you take your time. Get something to eat at the end here. There's some few benches. Maybe even go over and have a look at Ullswater Lake, Pooley Bridge. I might nip up to Pooley Bridge, just up the road here, and record a bit of Pooley Bridge. Quite popular camping area for people. See what time it is when I get out of here. I'll nip to Ullswater Lake and get a couple of shots of the lake. See if there's any things. Here's price board. Coffee, £3-4. Tea, £3. Well, it's not bad in this day and age, price-wise, in the land of bankruptcy, Britain. So, I'm back in the car park here. Back in the car park. Wonder if that Ferrari's still there. Let's go look at that. That's a mega car. I tell you, absolute beauty, like. Absolute beauty. Like yellow brakes to match the yellow Ferrari insignia. Yep. That's the kind of car that'll get you laid. That's the kind of car that'll get you laid. Camper van here, parking. So if you're even in a camper van, you can get some parking done. Right, I'll come back when I'm at the lake. I thought it was closer to the lake, the car park. It's not quite as close as I thought. That's Ullswater Lake, just down there. It's actually about 2 fields over at this point. It gets closer to the lake that way. This is just the entrance to the Aira Waterfall. I was going to look at the lake, but it's not as close as I thought, so I'll maybe have a drive down that way, big Pooley Bridge, and see what's going on. I'll be back, as Arnold Schwarzenegger once famously said. So this is Ullswater Lake. Got a little bit closer. Man here doing a nice painting of the scene, or woman. It's going quite well. Yeah, Ullswater Lake. Not sure if you can boat on it or not. I think you can. It's the Aira Waterfall just off the lake. Nice painting. Looking good. Yeah, so Ullswater, head down to Pooley Bridge, see what's going on there. Yeah, it's got a nice painting. If you want it. Yeah, Ullswater Lake. In the town of Penrith now. The Penrith train station there. McDonald's just over the way. I'm going to this castle. I'm going to the castle. Very popular place for the train for people of Cumbria. Big car park here next to the train station. Park your car there and get the train down south or up north. To be honest, easier than it's easier to run across the road. Castle Park, apparently. Castle Park, here we go. Penrith Castle Ruins. It's a nice entrance, to be honest, but we weren't allowed to go through it. Yeah, so this is Penrith Castle Park. It's like a big monument up the way. Maybe check that out before I go. Yeah, here we are. Penrith Castle. Surely this was the moat. A lot of fucking castles on this channel, by the way. You could see it's Castle City. Should we have a read of the sign? Was there a sign? And any information? No, there was. Here we go. Penrith Castle, constructed in 1390 by Ralph Neville, the great granddad of Gary, warden of the West March Penrith Castle. To serve as a base of operations, however, the castle was more of a luxurious domestic complex than a border fortress. You know, we lived it up in style here in Cumbria. Keep the story of England alive. Well, we're trying, but somebody's hell-bent on decimating it. So we have the luxurious castle, apparently, where we chilled out. So that's Penrith train station. McDonald's just over the way. It's right on the motorway as well, Penrith. It's right on the motorway, and it's the train to go down south. You see a red phone box in the distance there. Keeping it English. Yeah, it's alright, Penrith, to be honest. Kendall Calling Festival, I've been to quite a few times. Is near Penrith. It's quite windy. Won't be windy here. So it was. So it's only really, what, 1300s. Well, 700-800-year-old. Kind of looks like it's been filthy, to be honest. Does it look like there was a window there at one point? It's to resurrect half of these things. Half of these sites have been resurrected. Even the one in Tarifa I went to is being rebuilt. Loads of them have been rebuilt. Half of the Colosseum's been rebuilt in Italy. Yeah, loads. We've rebuilt loads of them, to be honest. It's not the original structures, most historic sites, except maybe the ancient ones. But all the ones that are tourist attractions seem to be rebuilt, and that's supposed to be made safe as well, I suppose, for the public. And this funky bit over here. What remains of that wall. Strange, isn't it? How some bits stay and some bits go. So that may be a chimney, that bit. Have a look over here. Seems to be a sign. Can maybe have a look at. There's a sign over the way there. Could have been like a storage area. We'll go and have a look in a minute. So we checked out the sign. Keep the dog off the camera. Don't want to get Duncan going. Home for a future king. Following the death of Richard II, Earl of Salisbury in 1471, the castle was granted to Richard, Duke of Gloucester, 1452 to 1485, who later became King Richard III. You are here. Here's a diagram. Apartments, apparently. The Red Tower, which I think could have been this area here. The Red Tower. I mean, thick walls, weren't there? Thick walls. What's going on here? I think we've got a homeless person living here. Perhaps he's not in at the moment, but looks that way. Britain, one of Britain's many problems now. Or at least he's got shelter over his head. It's one thing, I suppose. If you're going to be homeless, at least you want a bit of a shelter over your head. That he has here. That's in Penrith. Quite windy. Sorry about that. Penrith Castle. I wasn't actually coming here, to be honest. I just went to McDonald's over the road and seen this, forgot about it. But look at this, it's over the road. Yeah. It's just ruins, in it? Ruins. But still, very old ruins. It's just right off the road here in Penrith. That's Penrith Town Centre, just down the way. Agricultural inn there. It's not quite nice, Penrith, to be honest. It's right on the motorway. It's also where most people in West Cumbria come, park the car in that car park over there, and get the train to wherever they're going, London, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Yeah, so it's right on the road, as we can see. What's left of the luxury Penrith Castle, apparently. The luxury Penrith Castle. Onward on the journey. I might have to call it a day here now. I was going to go to look, it's this bit over here. Let's have a look. There's still a gate. There's still a gate. I was going to go to Pooley Bridge, but left was Penrith, right was Pooley Bridge. I went left. Yeah, an old gate here. Probably a new gate, to be honest, but see what's in here. Anything of worth? Just blocked off because homeless people would probably live in here. Should probably block that off soon, so a homeless person can't live there, knowing these people. Penrith. Yeah, it's very nice, Penrith, to be honest. It's very nice. Penrith Castle, train station, and McDonald's, my friends. A big factory over the back there, just to ruin it. Not sure what this is over here. Bit of a monument up the way, probably a Walmart. Looks like this. As you can sit over there as well. A little park. Isn't full of crackheads either, which is a bonus. No crackheads in the park. It was a bonus here in England. You can get away with a park without crackheads. Yeah, some nice little trellisy areas. Looks like a man sat in there. A few benches in whatever that one, whatever you want to call that. There's another one over there, but they haven't decorated it. There's a monument up the way here. We'll go and check this out before I go while I'm here. Looks like a bit of a bandstand as well. Nice wee bandstand. Yeah, it's quite a big park, to be honest. It's quite a big park. Not good enough. Tennis courts here. Little tennis courts. Is it a tennis club or something? Looks like it. Or balls, maybe. Bowling club. A few youths chilling out in the sun on the fronts. Looks like tennis courts. Yeah, old England here. Still in operation. You can do some leisure activities. Although there is a bowling club in Whitehaven, to be honest. Here's a guy, the man in black. I haven't seen an alien. Yeah, I know, it's the South African War. Remember of the men of this town and district who fell in the South African War, 1899 to 1902. 1st Borgia Regiment. There's the names. Yeah, so the South African War of 1899 to 1902. Wasn't even aware of it, to be honest. Wasn't even aware of it. Learn something new every day. Nice flower bed here, in the shape of a triangle, pyramid, as it usually is. The way of the pyramid. Nice little bandstand here. Probably not used this day and age, but back in the day, I'm sure it was very popular place. Very popular place. Oh, that's lovely in this park. The castle just over the way where we've just been. So yeah, some lovely tennis courts and a bowling club. So this is a little bit of Penrith, really. I'm not going into the town centre today anyway. Maybe come back one day. And there's some cool things near here. A thing called Lacey's Caves, which has been carved out of sandstone. Caves carved into sandstone. I've been to them before. Bit of a trek to get to be honest. You can't park near it. You've got to walk a while to get to. Very interesting though, Lacey's Caves. You can maybe look them up online there. I may go to them one day though as well, so maybe don't spoil the surprise if I do go. But yeah, Penrith, as I say, it's on the motorway. Very quite busy, to be honest. Quite busy because it's on the motorway. A lot of bigger shops and stuff here. It's got like big industrial estates, and got a bit with it being on the motorway and things like that. It's the Kendal Calling music festivals not far from here. It's just on Lowther land, just south of Penrith, but it's called Kendal Calling, but originally it was in Kendal, but it got too big for Kendal, so it was moved to Penrith after a couple of years. It's been in Penrith for a long time now, but still retains the name Kendal Calling, but it's not actually anywhere near Kendal. Is the news on there. So yeah, I'll finish my cigarette and probably be on my merry way. I'll call it a day possibly, unless I come across something else on my way. We'll call it a day, people. Penrith and Aira Waterfall was the day out. Peace.